Months of data analysis from experiments year after year. Weekends and evenings rewriting drafts until the manuscript's clear. Finally ready for submission. Dotted our I's, crossed our T's. A few weeks later, the editor writes back with comments from 3 referees. This work should be published, it's extremely well done, so says reviewer 1. Good, but more references in the bibliography, so says reviewer 3. Your conclusions are unfounded, hardly are they grounded on results presented. Rather, you invented poor interpretations of your correlations on a topic with no broader applications. Also, here's a list of 27 more experiments the authors really ought to do. So says reviewer 2. Screw you, reviewer 2. You should feel bad about yourself. So we went back to the whiteboard again to bolster the data on our claim. Another few months of experiments to play the referee's game. Line by line we responded, resubmitted, put down the pen. A few weeks later, the editor writes back with comments from reviewers again. This work should be published, requests I have none, so says reviewer 1. The authors were thorough as thorough could be, so says reviewer 3. Figure 1's confusing, figure 2 is using data from a study that I think is cruddy. This should be deleted, these are hardly needed. By the way, your tone is just a bit conceited. Also, since you're Asian, get a native English speaker to rewrite your manuscript anew. So says reviewer 2. Screw you, reviewer 2. You should feel bad about yourself. So we went back to the whiteboard again to restructure the thrust of our claim. Another few weeks of rearranging graphs with an outcome that's more of the same. Line by line by line we responded with discretion and graceful tact. A few weeks later, no response. 2 months later, no response. 9 months later, the editor writes back. We apologize for the delay in the response to your submission. We have comments from reviewers 1 and 3 and are waiting on a response from reviewer 2. As soon as we hear from the reviewer, we will let you know the decision. Hopefully no later than this time next year. Screw you, reviewer 2. You should feel bad about yourself.